Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another aerial effects video. And in this video, I will be going over ways in which we can manage our trading with such a busy schedule, because I'm sure everyone is extremely busy, having a lot of responsibility in their lives. And it sometimes can be quite challenging to manage your trading life with such a busy personal life. So for me, starting trading back in 2017, I think it was like 5 years ago, back in college, I was faced with a lot of responsibility, especially living at the university, being on my own. I had to work a couple jobs to pay for school. I had to go to the gym, and I had to study for all my classes while doing, the everyday life responsibilities. So it became quite challenging to me, especially throwing in trading into the mix. But here through my experience, I'm going to try to give you as many tips and advice as to how we can best manage our trading with a busy schedule, as I'm sure you guys have. Especially, most of you probably will have a 9 to 5 at some point if you don't already have one already. And it's very crucial that we set ourselves up for the best trading experience, making it easy and as stress free as possible, setting up a good routine to best prepare us to successfully trade while still having those responsibilities. So I'm going to go over how we can manage not only our everyday life, but with a 9 to 5 as well, all like the nitty gritty details of how we can best utilize trading and being able to provide through responsibilities in our everyday life. So keep it simple, guys. Anton Creel, one of the greater Goldman Sachs traders back in the day, once said, "Your life needs to be simple so you can make good decisions." It is so important that we keep our lives simple. Stressful lives, complex, just out of the ordinary, crazy, out of order, whack, personal lives can definitely translate into really negative trading experiences. So, in all reality, professional traders really do have simple lives. They don't have complex, crazy lives like you may see on social media. They keep it very simple because if they keep it simple, they can make well-rounded, informed, educated, focused decisions. Keeps their trading in alignment. So without good personal lives or relationships, it becomes very easy to screw up your trading life. Okay. So people who screw their personal lives up, screw their trading lives up, and vice versa. So how does this work? So within our personal lives, we all have a lot going on. And some people may have it more easy than others. Some people may have it more difficult, just depending on your current life situation. But the same goes for everyone. If you have bad relationships in your life, or you're dealing with a lot that's going on, it could negatively impact your trading life. It could translate over into your trading and create all sorts of problems. Same with trading. If you're constantly losing trades, if you're dealing with psychological, emotional roller coaster situations, if you're not doing well, that can transition over into your personal life and affect relationships from there on out. So we need to make sure that our personal life mirrors our trading life, right? So this not only comes down to how you treat each of those, right? Because one will affect the other, but at the same time, understand that you can't get around your daily responsibilities. And I'm not telling you to cut off all of the stuff that you're doing in your personal life to focus on trading, but to position trading in your personal life the best possible way. So they need to mirror each other. And this comes down to, how busy you are. Some people are extremely busy, right? Don't have time for really anything. So they may position trade. They may look at the higher time frames and trade for weeks or months for a single trade. They may hold for that long because they don't have time to look at the charts every single day of every single second because they're very busy in their lives. Then there are, people like me who have a little bit of time on their hands but are still very busy. So they're more of those intraday traders who look at trading for the day, maybe holding for a few days or maybe a week at most. But then there are traders who have a lot of time on their hands, and that's totally fine as well. But then you're able to look at the charts for hours on end, and you're maybe able to scalp the market as well. So it all just depends on your personal life routine and schedule, and also what you enjoy doing. Do you like scalping? Do you like intraday trading, or do you like position size trading? Fitting a trading style into what your personal life schedule looks like. Next, cut out all the crap in your life, right? You don't want people tying you down. You don't want to get involved with the wrong crowd, right? If you're having a relationship with a friend that all they want to do is party and drink, well, that's going to affect the way that you trade as well. Because if you're constantly hanging out with this person, well, you're not doing the best job setting yourself up for success in trading. So it really comes down to cutting out all the crap in your life, getting rid of, friends, maybe even family who is probably maybe could be a liability in your life and not an actual asset producing value in your life. You need to cut out all those liabilities and keep around the people and surround yourself with people that's going to provide you with value. That is going to be how you grow at, not only as a person, but as a trader as well. Next is create a plan. And I'm not just talking about a trading plan, but I'm talking more about a schedule or more of a routine. So that second to last bullet point, develop a well-disciplined routine, kind of ties into a plan. So not only do you need a trading plan, which I can provide for you, I have my own and I'm willing to send it out to you as well. So just hit me up. I'll be glad to send that over to you. But anyways, developing that plan or routine and that schedule. So let's just say, for example, that you have to get up early to go to work, right? So maybe, in order to do proper analysis in the morning, you have to wake up a little bit earlier to do that. So understanding what your day looks like and planning out your day, you can then, move some stuff around or just squeeze in time to do analysis, time to check the charts based upon your everyday needs and responsibilities. Next is, stay extremely focused and organized. Professional traders, they are very organized in everything that they do, not only in their personal lives, but in their trading life as well. And they're extremely focused. If you are not focused and you are constantly distracted by whatever is going on in your life, then you are not setting yourself up for success in trading. Distractions can kill your trading. You need to be focused and you need to be well organized while developing a well disciplined system and routine that you go through every single day to keep you on track and to keep you doing the same thing over and over, because that's what trading is. It's doing the same thing over and over again. It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be very simple. It's supposed to be straightforward. It's supposed to be routine based. It's supposed to be the same over and over again. So if you can develop that disciplined routine in your life, it's going to do wonders for you. And lastly, know what you're doing. You can't have all of the above without really having a trading strategy and a plan for trading. So this, last bullet point kind of goes into trading itself. If you don't know what you're doing, this is why I recommend, you educating yourself first, finding a mentor who's done this before that can help you. Just stuff like that, because, all of the above that I talked about is not going to help if you don't know what you're doing in trading, and vice versa. If you don't know what you're doing in trading, you're not going to be able to have all of the above line up as well, right? So you need both. You need all of them all at once in conjunction with one another. Next, dealing with a 9 to 5. Many people have 9 to 5 jobs, and a 9 to 5 job is not a bad thing, right? What I like to say is, a 9 to 5 job is a means to an end, or it is just a temporary solution to a long-term problem, is what I like to say. And I think Robert Kiyosaki, if you guys know who that is, has said that before as well. But really, don't quit your day job. You don't need to. Why? Your day job is providing you with the necessary means in order to provide for yourself, your family, whoever you're with, providing you with, money for your mortgage or your rent or wherever you're living, food, clothes, just your everyday needs and responsibilities is providing you that means to sustain your living. But at the same time, it's able to provide more capital for your trading account so you can grow it over time and make more money in the long run doing so. So don't quit your day job unless you have been very profitable and consistently profitable for a very long time. And then that 100% you are definitely ready. Don't quit your day job. It acts as a good means to build up your trading account and all that good stuff. Find a trading style that fits your everyday lifestyle. Kind of what I talked about before. If you're very busy, you want to focus on a trading style that maybe doesn't take too many trades, that you don't have to sit in front of a screen for extended periods of time. But if you have more time on your hands, then maybe you're able to do that and you can maybe intraday or scalp. So you got to find that trading style that fits your personal lifestyle. So that kind of ties into my other bullet point back here with, your personal life needs to mirror your trading life. Make time before and after work to do analysis. This is very important. Like if you know you have to be up at a certain time, get up an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier if you can, and take the time to do some analysis in the mornings or the afternoons or whenever you have to go to work, prior. So this will force you to develop that routine, develop that system and discipline, but also at the same time, you're able to do the analysis before work so you're well prepared for your shift, so you know exactly what you're looking for. You can set alerts on your phone You know where your entry is, where your stop loss should be, and you're just prepared for the trading day ahead so that you can go through your 9 to 5 job and work, not having to worry about, oh, am I missing something because I didn't do analysis. So taking the time and doing analysis before work, same thing with after work, coming home and maybe doing some analysis to prepare yourself for the upcoming trading day ahead, so that you're well prepared for when you wake up the next day. Utilize your time on the weekends. If you don't work weekends, this is for you. Many people work Monday through Friday, so they have weekends off. So if you're able to have that luxury, you don't have to work over the weekend. Utilize that time, right? It's very important that we're taking those 2 days that we have, educating ourselves, learning new strategies or learning new concepts, familiarizing yourselves with certain things about a particular strategy that you're learning about, but also doing analysis, taking the time, sitting down for an hour or two on the weekends and do some analysis to prepare yourself for the upcoming trading session or upcoming trading week, especially if you know you're going to have a hectic week ahead or you're just always very busy. Prepare beforehand so that you are ready for the upcoming trading week, so you're not struggling to figure out what's going on when you're already really busy in and of itself. So definitely utilize your time on the weekends for that. Take scheduled breaks during work to check the charts. This is what I had to do back in college, understanding that I traded New York session in the morning time. So if I was working in the morning or had class in the morning, I would understand, okay, well, maybe I need to take a 5 minute break at this particular time of the day, or take my lunch break at this particular time of the day. I mean, luckily, I don't have to do that anymore because this is full time for me. But, if this is something that, if you still work a job, which is completely fine, you might want to consider taking some breaks at certain times of the day. Check the charts, check your phone for alerts, or to see if price is entering into your areas of interest. Is it hitting certain regions that you should be taking partials from? Just making sure that you're keeping up to date with what the price is doing, the pairs that you're looking at, while still, working that job that you have. At the same time, setting alerts on your phone is definitely very important. This is what I had to do, especially if I had class that I had to go for like a 3 hour class. I would set alerts on my phone. If I'm just taking notes throughout class, not being able to be on my computer or my phone, I would set alerts beforehand close to the area of interest I'm looking for, so that if the alert goes off and the price enters into that region, that alert would go off on my phone. I would look at it, I would check the charts, and maybe place a trade if it met all of my rules. And maybe I would just wait and have my phone open, um, if I'm able to wait for confirmation and stuff like that. Just sets myself up and will set you up for the most success in your trading if you just do the little things right. So setting alerts on your phone is definitely very important. There are apps that help you with that, like Forex price alerts, there's FX alert, there's smart price alert. There's just different apps that you can place, whatever pair that you're looking at, the exact price you want to set the alert at. And if it hits that alert, or hits that price, then it will um, go off on your phone, and you'll know what to do after that. But also know your position size. You should know if you've done analysis prior to your job, right? If you before going into work, or whatever, your account balance, what percent risk you use. And then if you do analysis prior, you should probably have a setup in mind, or you might have a setup with the risk to reward tool, and you know exactly how many pips your stop loss is. So you've already done the calculation to understand, okay, well, what exactly my stop or my position size or lot size should be based upon the account size I have, the risk that I'm using, and the stop loss and pips that I'm having for that particular trade. So that if you get that alert on your phone and it goes off and you're ready to place a trade, you're already prepared to place the position size that is acceptable and proper for that particular trade to maintain proper risk management. So this is definitely, very valuable information, and it's very straightforward, but I feel as if, many people would benefit from this, especially because, we all are very busy in our everyday lives and have a lot of responsibilities, and have, 9 to 5 jobs that we're required to have to provide for our families and stuff, and that's totally acceptable. But it's definitely important to be able to keep your life as simple as you can. Keep distractions away. Eliminate liabilities from your life in terms of people and things that you do, and just in terms of trading. Being able to set your everyday schedule and life up for the most success by, having alerts on your phone, taking scheduled breaks, utilizing your time in the weekends, doing analysis before and after work, just stuff like that. Finding a style of trading that really fits your personal life, because you don't want to, mess up your personal life for trading. You want to be able to do the things you want to do, and have those responsibilities, because sometimes you're required to have those. So, fitting trading in based upon your everyday lifestyle is definitely a very good thing to learn as you go in your trading career. So, I wanted to dive quickly into one of the trades that we took that I think it will help you to understand exactly how we go about, setting alerts and just preparing, even if we're not on the charts itself. So, for instance, this was September 12th. This was yesterday. We had this buy to sell area. So this was our original area of interest. And at this point in time, it was 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the London session was just about opening. We had a lot of liquidity resting above these highs. So I figured, okay, we're going to maybe push up, buy to sell from it, come up into my level of interest, which was this black line in this blue box, lower time frame supply. So I had to set my limit orders, right? So I set my limit orders prior to going to bed, right? I was preparing myself for the next trading session, knowing that I wasn't getting up for London because it's in the middle of the night for me, but I'm prepared anyways because I can understand that, okay, well, this is my area of interest anyways. I'm looking for a sell. So I got in and I woke up to a little bit of profit. We come back up, right? So today I was extremely busy in the morning doing some things. So I set an alert. I set an alert right in here around 316. There was a couple pips before my level. So what I did was I set my alert on my phone. My phone went off at, I forget when it was. It was last night. I think I set my alert last night. So it went off and I'm like, okay, well, let's look at where we currently are at. So um, we entered into this area of supply and I'm waiting for proper price action. And this morning, I had a beautiful trade on a lower time frame into my lower time frame supply level that I took because I understood that price is entering into my area of interest. I set my alert. Now I can go. I'm prepared, and I can take the trade accordingly. And we caught this big move this morning, right? And we are expecting further downside as well. So, it can be applied to any trade that you have. If you have multiple areas of interest, if you're you know that you're not going to be available during a certain time, set alerts on your phone, set limit orders if you have to, split up your position sizes if you have more than one area of interest, just stuff like that. And doing this on a day-to-day basis, even if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're still able to prepare very well if you have that plan and if you are focused, and if you can set yourself a well-disciplined routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to let me know. I appreciate you taking the time to view this video. Hopefully you took some value from it, and we will talk to you in the next video. Take care.